I have never made a video game before, so naturally I decided to make a horror game in 12 hours. If I win this challenge, I get nothing. But if I lose, I am going to spin this wheel with some of my worst fears ever. So, to make a video game, first we need an idea. Luckily, I think I have a pretty good one. Not just because it's cool, but also because it saves me a lot of time by avoiding one of the most time-consuming parts of game development: animations. This is my work, by the way. As you can see, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing when it comes to animations, and 12 hours is definitely not enough time to learn that. So what I decided to do is, hey, I'm talking to you. Don't you dare. Hey! There you go. Have some Subway Surfers.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Feeling better? Nice. Let's get back to the video. I've been learning Unreal and Blender for some time now, and this is my way of testing what I've learned so far. Now, about the rules of this challenge. Since I only have 12 hours, I won't be counting the time I spent eating, sleeping, or doing anything not related to game development. However, since I still don't really know how to make a proper game, I'll probably watch a lot of tutorials during this challenge, and all of them will count towards the total time. Alright, so about my idea. A long time ago, I watched clips from Doctor Who on YouTube about the whipping angels, and let me tell you, that shit terrified me.
Don't turn your back, don't look away, and don't blink. The angels are coming for you.
I decided it would make a great horror game concept, so I shamelessly stole the idea and got to work. First thing I did before starting the challenge was check out Fab for any assets I could use. I was looking for statues for the whipping angels, but I couldn't really find anything that fit my needs. I also considered setting the game in a museum at night, but I couldn't find any good free packs for that either. Finally, I stumbled upon a really cool asset pack that I had grabbed for free during a limited time offer, and let me tell you, it was perfect. Everything looked super high quality, and it even had statues I could use as the whipping angels. It might or might not have some performance issues, but we don't have to talk about that. I also checked out Unreal's pre-made horror template, and yeah, I don't know what I did wrong, but this isn't going to work. So I created a normal first person template since it already has character movement set up for me, started the timer, and got to work. First thing I did was turn off motion blur, because why does it even exist? Mosquitoes and motion blur don't deserve to exist. Then I deleted the default map and imported the asset pack. Seriously? Okay. To avoid wasting time while it was downloaded, I went into the player blueprint and added a flashlight. What the? Yeah, okay. That's fair. Meanwhile, the asset pack finished downloading, so I created my own map, which went super smoothly without absolutely no issues whatsoever. And I definitely didn't spend the first 2 hours trying to get this stupid material to work. Nope. What makes you say that? Once the map was functional, I sculpted a hill and started building the playable area. Since I was limited by the asset pack, I had to ditch my museum idea, which was a shame because I thought it was pretty cool, and go with a spooky church surrounded by a fence to keep the player from escaping the map. Then I checked the asset pack's demo level to see how lighting worked and copied it with a few tweaks. Okay, this looks good. Let's see how much time I have left. I took this statue over from Unreal to Blender, see if I could rig its face for jump scares and stuff, and I failed miserably. I spent about an hour trying to get it to work, but I just couldn't figure it out. Also, for some reason, it lost most of its polygons when imported and turned into this low poly atrocity. There's probably, as always, an easy fix for this, but I had already watched a lot of tutorials and was running low on time, so I just decided to move on. Back in Unreal, I injected the statue with some AI and got it moving, well, gliding. I made it so that when the player enters the statue's field of vision, it chases him, and when it catches up, nothing. I have not made jump scare or death screen yet, so nothing. I also noticed that the game was too dark, and we can't have that because I spent way too much time making the map look good, and what's the point of that if the player can't see anything? So naturally, I spent even more time improving the lighting. Now, was that necessary? No. Did I already spend way too much time decorating the level? Yes. Was it stupid? Maybe. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. Look at that shit. Damn, that looks good. Now, you might have noticed that the statues still move when you're looking at them, and well, that's not just how Weeping Angels work. There are probably a lot of easier ways to check if something is in the player's view or not, but I didn't know them. So first I tried sphere traces, which are basically line traces but fatter so they don't miss, which didn't work. Then I tried using a massive cone to represent the player's vision, and whenever the statue was overlapped with the cone, it would register as a scene. That also didn't work for some reason. I don't know, surprising, right? Finally, on my third attempt, I followed the tutorial using notes I didn't even know existed, and after tweaking it a little to suit my needs better, I finally got the detection system working properly. Now, I won't bore you with the technical stuff. Basically, the statues have two brains. First is the original one, which follows the player, and the other one is, well, my cat, because it's empty. So when the Weeping Angels enter the player's vision, they switch to the other brain, which is basically download, and just stand there like a bunch of idiots doing nothing. After that, I spent even more time decorating the map, and again, I regret nothing, because unlike certain someone, I love environmental design and I am good at it. I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. At this point, it had already been 8 hours, so I paused the timer and went to sleep. I was busy the next day, but I came back on the second day and resumed the timer exactly where I paused it. At this point, I already had a nice environment, a little too nice to be honest, and a working enemy, but no gameplay, objectives, or win-lose conditions. So I started getting those. I made doors openable with keys, but getting them to work took way longer than I care to admit. It's kinda embarrassing. Shut up, dog. It's kinda... Oh my god, I'm gonna kill that dog. Simply you... The dog is dead. It's kinda embarrassing because I had made doors before and I thought I knew what was I doing, but the fix for this issue ended up being incredibly simple. I was simply using the wrong rotation node. But hey, it's not my fault. They're really similar. I noticed that I was running out of time fast, so I rushed the rest. I added keys, UI text, which displays when you pick up the key and never disappears because I didn't know how to do that and I didn't have time to learn either. And sound effects for picking up keys and opening doors. Then I placed the Weeping Angels in their respectful places, but they still didn't do anything when they caught up to you. Now, I didn't have time nor the skills to make a proper jump scare. But thankfully I remembered this short I watched about GTA 5 without a death screen. Pretty cool. So I recreated that. I added this sphere trigger around the angel, and when the angel catches up with you, the screen goes black. And then the text appears. I also added a trigger box at the exit and a windscreen. Threw in some audio, which luckily came with the asset pack, and made some small tweaks since I still had a few minutes remaining. Alright, let's see what we've got. Oh my god, this game is beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god, this game has a flashlight? Why aren't the ground textures loading in correctly? Never mind, this game is way too perfect, that's not really an issue. Oh my god, wow, this game looks incredible. God. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? You were not supposed to wake up. Okay, yet. Never mind. Oh my god, can you hear it? Oh my god, torch audio is so high quality. Man, who made this game? Look at this game. This game is beautiful. Look at the church. Oh my god. And the gameplay is so incredible. Look, my character is flying. He makes no noise when walking. Okay. Oh my god, this tree is so beautiful. Oh, hello buddy. That's the key. Just grab the key. There we go. What's up, man? What are you doing? Oh, it's the main door key. It doesn't work here. Oh my god, this game is so cool. Such a good puzzle. Oh my god. There we go. Oh my god, look at that. Oh. Never mind. This game is way too scary. Oh my god. What if I tickle your balls? Oh, nothing? Alright. You don't seem to be alive. Yet, anyway. What's up, man? Oh, you're alive now. Okay, see, this game is incredible. Oh my god, that's beautiful, but that... Okay. And just... What's there? Just looks like there's something here. Oh my god! Another key! Let's go. Wow, that is beautiful. Look at that. Look at those god rays. This game is beautiful, guys. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. There seems to be something here. Main gate key. Oh my god, am I getting out of here? This graveyard. Oh, fuck. This graveyard looks incredible, by the way. Look at the graphics. Dude, what the fuck? They defied their nature. This game is beautiful, guys, by the way. Look at this graveyard. Never seen more beautiful graveyard. Get the fuck away from me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh my god, the sound effects are so high quality. Oh, they're coming for me. But, there we go. Bye-bye, losers. I won! I escaped! Oh, this was the best game I've ever played. Game of the year. For sure. Jeff Keighley. This is game of the year. Don't you dare rob me of this, okay? This is game of the year, I'm telling you. Okay, even though the game isn't perfect, even for 12 hours, I still think I completed the job. The goal was to make a functional game, not a good one, and that I achieved. Maybe I should have spent less time on visuals, yeah, definitely should have, and more on gameplay, like adding head bob, their AI, jump scares, and maybe footstep sounds, because right now it just looks like the player just gliding over everything. But overall, I learned a lot and really enjoyed the process, which at the end I guess is all that matters. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it and editing it, but before I go, I'm curious what I would have gotten if I lost.
No. Wait.
Oh, thank God. That was close.